Yeah.
It's counting at the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's frozen on the screen.
So welcome back.
Another episode.
Today, 503 is joined by some guests.
These two.
Yeah.
These two.
Who are you people?
Yeah. Say who you are.
I'm Evan. I'm friend of the show.
Friend of the pod.
Yeah, friend of the pod.
Yes. I mean, yes. We would like more information, but we're happy.
I'm Makayla. Also a friend of the pod. That's all you got.
Yeah.
I mean,
Murph Dog's not happy with that, but that's all we got.
Have more to you, but whatever.
Okay, what do you want to know then? What do you want me to say?
He's in improv. You go to improv.
I've done skits.
That's true.
Not
I'm director of morale.
Yeah, director of morale
for the UMass improv competitive team.
Yeah.
Team.
Yeah. You're doing great things over there.
Yeah.
From what I hear.
Crazy things.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kieran. Yeah. So it's all about making sure that morale stays up, because it's sort of a difficult field to navigate.
Right.
But at the end of the day, all that matters, win or lose, is that everybody keeps their morale up.
God damn. That's why you're the fucking director, dude.
It's truly inspiring.
Makayla, you have a cat?
I do have a cat.
Tell us more.
I love my cat. My cat's name is Pepper. She is going to be 6 months tomorrow.
Whoa. Damn.
Which, crazy. I went to the vet and they said that apparently, at least in their system, after like 6-7 months, she's considered an adult. I was like, there's no way. That's crazy. Before a year, she's considered an adult. She's like, yeah, switch her to adult food soon. I was like, no, I don't want it. I don't want to get rid of my kitten.
No, I want to keep her in a little diaper and
Yeah.
carry her around.
Keep her all innocent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta start giving Piper like more responsibilities, chores.
Yeah. She got in the dishwasher the other day.
She got in the dishwasher?
Yeah.
She was just trying to help out, dude.
Yeah, she was trying to help. She did lick the spoon, so she understands the concept of a dishwasher.
Okay.
But the minute that it turned on, she ran into the other room. So she doesn't like the sound of the dishwasher, but she loves helping. So no pay for chores though. She just walks away anyway. So
I mean, you feed her.
well, obviously I feed her, but I can't she's not gonna take human cash. She's not gonna be like, here you go.
What about cat cash?
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's
Yeah,
why
there
our
we go.
society needs to change.
Right. But you're on the opposite end of that. You're not on my end.
No,
I'm at the forefront pioneering it.
Yeah.
Side you're on.
I meant dog versus cat.
You gotta get Pepper to start doing higher jumps.
I don't know how can you train a cat to jump higher? Is that a thing?
Just scare
I don't know.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, the older she gets, she's an adult, she can jump like 10 feet now.
She doesn't jump very high, but she does really like to fall from high places. So she fell off because my bunked beds. She fell off the top of the bunked one. She caught herself halfway through, so she didn't fall all the way down. But I'm waiting for the day where I have a vet bill for a broken bone. What?
Just press the button again.
Whoa.
You're just taking pictures, I promise.
You're definitely just taking a picture.
That's a photo.
That's why I thought it was paused earlier.
Yeah, it's just not recording now. That's
Some things just aren't meant to be.
Yeah.
Look, click on the bottom. Click on that picture. Bottom right.
what?
To the left of that. See?
Yeah, that's a picture.
Oh no.
There's a
it's
pause
a video.
button.
It's a video.
Oh, it
It's
is.
a video
Oh,
Of a picture.
It's a corrupted file.
that's weird.
Yeah.
Weird. Do you guys hear about this thing?
No, this is Kieran's thing. Chat GPT.
The other day, me and
ChatGPT.
Kieran just played with this for like 3 hours. So it's like an AI, but it's conversational.
Oh.
Like ask it crazy stuff. Do you guys have any questions? I mean, it's so like you can't ask it like how are you because like it doesn't have like a personality. But if you ask it to like write an essay, it'll like write one live. In front of you.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I have a buddy, and he was asking it for advice for his Dungeons and Dragons campaign.
And how was it?
It was good. It remembered like all the main characters of the story, and like he's like, all right, now make it funny,
Yeah.
and it did
Kieran.
make it funny.
Crazy.
You're blocking Murph Dog.
Yeah.
Well, it's important for the listeners to remember to work hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I called Kieran at like 1 a.m. because I had it write me a sequel to the Simpsons movie,
Yeah.
like scene by scene, and it's like
How long is
45
it?
pages single
Damn.
space.
Oh my god.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's crazy.
That's
We should perform it for the
We
cast.
should
Yeah.
we should do like a table read.
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
say write a 503 podcast episode, and then we'll just read it.
Yeah, just
There you go.
email that out to us.
But don't say that
table
we're doing
read
it.
I'm gonna ask it to tell me a good joke to tell on a podcast, and then I'm gonna have it talk.
I think it sucks how the schools are freaking out because like, oh my god, kids are going to use it for essays. But the first thing I tried to do was like, hey, write me an article about something, and it was like, we can't do that. We can't create like pieces of entertainment. And it's like,
What are you trying to make it do?
I forget what the topic was. But I was like, just give me an article about something, like make it up. And it was like, no, I had something. I forget what it was,
Yeah.
but it was like, no, we can't do that. We can't create that stuff. It was like, you can though.
All right, you ready for this?
Yeah. Are you ready?
I put it in the voice thing, and the wheel is spinning. Oh. Ready?
I guess the man who said.
Never mind. Let me pick a different voice.
Is that English?
It was supposed to. Okay, David Spade. That'll be better.
Perfect.
Yes, keep talking. It's gonna take a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally playing Mario Kart over there.
Should we
Are
ask
they?
if we
Sure.
can join?
No.
No, we should try to get one of
Yeah,
them
they
over here on the
definitely
pod.
Have you ever met your neighbors?
Yeah.
He knows them.
How
Yeah.
are they? Are they nice?
Yeah.
Micah's friend lives over there.
They might
From
see.
high
They
school,
might see
yeah.
this.
Right next door?
Can't talk
Yeah,
trash. You know.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're probably.
We're only saying good things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I worry. What if I talk trash about someone and they see it? You know what I mean?
We didn't really
Yes.
talk that much shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are people watching though. You know what I mean?
It's
Yeah.
true.
People I know.
People do watch.
Yeah. Shout out Dario. I know he watches these.
Dario, you're the man.
Yes. So cool.
That's it? Just one friend of yours?
That's like the main one that I know. Watch. He'll like text me like.
He's got
Everyone comes
he's
out.
got too many friends. If he shuts them all out, we'll
That's
be
true.
here all
Yeah,
night.
yeah. That'll be the whole podcast.
Yeah.
So that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the one difference between you two is Evan over here, this guy, has not seen any episodes of the 503 podcast, and Makayla has seen all of them so far.
Yeah. I'm actually I'm not, I'm a fan. You're a listener of the podcast. I'm a fan of the podcast.
Yeah.
That's how I'm coming on here.
I'm not even a listener.
Yeah.
He doesn't even.
He's a
believe if it's
yeah.
recorded.
That's
He-
true.
He's,
Okay, yeah,
he's a
yeah.
potential listener.
Yeah.
Right.
You know of
I'm-
it. I know every detail
Yeah,
of
We
really-
it.
have
yeah.
to sell it to him.
Really,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
here for them to convince
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
that it's worth my time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel starstruck being on the podcast?
Totally. 100%.
Unreal.
Did
You
you
know?
Yeah.
ever think you would get here?
No. This is I can die happy after tonight. You know?
Yeah.
Should we
That's
kill
how I feel.
Makayla?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get everyone in our friend circle on it and kill them too.
Yep.
So it's like this
That's
is
the,
the last
weirdest
document.
serial killer document ever.
Yeah, but it'd be like friendly, you know?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. I was at the barber today. So I got a haircut. And they
Looks
were,
great, by
and-
the way.
Thank you. Thank you. And they were talking, and I heard one of them, it was before I got my haircut, and people were talking, and one of them was like, yeah, I mean, you watch those
Come on, let's keep it professional, Matt.
Sounds like
Yeah.
Toad is next door. But one of them was talking. He's like, "Yeah, if you watch the Dahmer show, it's like you like him." They're like, dude, you just like him.
Oh
And
my
it's like,
God.
whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I
So,
mean, I haven't seen it,
yeah,
but I had a similar thing when I watched Joker, where it's like, you obviously, he's a bad dude, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's a bad dude, but he's been through a lot. So
I had like the opposite reaction when I saw Joker because I was like, this guy is weird. I don't
Really?
like him. Yeah, because the whole point of the movie is that you're supposed to like feel for him, but I was
Yeah.
like, no, I don't feel for him.
well, I mean, he's clearly mentally ill.
Yeah.
So like, he doesn't deserve, what he goes through.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve it, but I just don't like the movie at all. It seems weird. I don't
I
know.
like the part at the end where he gets on a cop car and he's like doing his little dance.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like one of the big problems when I saw it was like, how he has those dreams where he imagines like being on the talk show and stuff.
Oh yeah, and with the girl.
Yeah,
Next door.
But it's like he has the dreams so often that I was like, this is all like going to be a dream, and like then a huge part of it was a dream. And I was like, this is like stupid.
Well, yeah,
don't like
I mean, that's the point, right? When he's having delusions, and
Yeah.
so they're trying to communicate to the viewer that he can't tell reality from these delusions.
Yeah,
And so they're trying to make you experience that too.
yeah, but I didn't experience it. I just don't trust this guy. Like I'm good. I don't know. I just didn't feel for him. Also, it's like Taxi Driver, but worse.
I haven't seen it.
You should. It's like the same movie.
I don't think it's like Taxi
Yeah.
Driver.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
like King Comedy.
But it's like both. I haven't seen Kinder Comedy yet, but it is just like Taxi Driver though.
It's not. He
It
doesn't
is,
drive
though.
a taxi.
No, he's a clown. Instead of driving a taxi, he's a clown. But it's like the same thing.
He has a job that makes it a similar movie.
No, it's just he knows because he knows.
You know what movie's exactly like Joker?
No,
Office
dude,
Space.
everyone knows it's like Taxi Driver, dude. Stop trying to say I'm crazy.
I'm not
It's like
saying you're
he goes-
crazy.
but
I'm
he-
saying everybody says it's like King Comedy.
But everyone says it's like Taxi Driver too. It's like both. Because he goes off. You know what I mean? Society.
Mm.
Yeah.
But Taxi Driver is cooler. You know?
Yeah.
Because that's the thing too, is Joker the whole time is like I guess it wants you to feel like bad for him, but I feel like it doesn't do a good job of making you empathize with him. It like wants you to pity him from the start.
I felt
But
that way.
Taxi Driver doesn't do that. Like Taxi Driver, the start of it is like, oh, this guy's like chill, and then by the end you're like, oh no, he's crazy.
Yeah, well, that's probably because they're two different movies.
Well, yeah, but they're trying to do like the same goal, pretty much.
I guess.
Of like watch this man like turn into this other person.
One day, a big wave's gonna come, and it's gonna wash all the scum off these streets.
Yeah, he gets it.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, when he's got the politician in the back.
Yeah.
It's like, I wish you just clean up all the filth. It's all scum. It's all scum around here.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's such a good movie.
yeah, it's great, right? Better than Joker, right?
Probably, but I mean, it's so much older too.
Well, yeah, but what does that mean?
It means De Niro's younger. It means it's
Yeah.
in the 70s. It's like totally different.
But it's not. I don't. But that doesn't mean it's like obviously better. It's not like, oh, well, the movie's from the 70s.
Yeah, but it's
Definitely
like,
better than this.
It's like classic De Niro, New York, the 70s. Like
Yeah.
most of the movie is just like narrator voiceover. Like, so I was walking in the stingy streets and the
Yeah.
alleyway.
And I was gonna throw up because all the
Yeah.
filth.
I'm already sold.
It's
yeah,
good.
it's like
Yeah, and it made that guy shoot Reagan,
yeah.
right? What's his name? You guys remember?
I feel like I should remember his name. It's something funny. It's
Patton
like
Oswalt.
yeah.
No.
No, it's like
It's John.
Right, it's like a name you would
It's
make
John.
up. It's
Do
funny.
you guys know?
John.
Oh,
Who shot?
No
Ronald?
idea.
We'd knock on the wall.
Hinchcliffe?
Who shot
It's,
Ronald
I
Reagan?
think it's like John. I think it's it.
He's
it-
out of jail
it's-
now.
John
No, he didn't. He's alive. He got out of jail. Oh, did you
What?
say he's
Wasn't
out
it
of jail?
He's
Kieran?
out.
Oh, I thought you said he
Yeah.
died in jail.
No, he's out of prison and
Yeah.
he's making music.
It's like John, like
John
something.
Hinckley.
Yeah, John Hinckley
John
Jr.
Hinckley Jr.
John Hinckley Jr.
Yeah.
We got it.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
because he tried to shoot Raiden because of Taxi Driver.
But did he miss?
Well,
Or did
because he
Well,
said
it's for
he
two
said
reasons.
he was in love with Jodie
Yeah,
Foster.
he was in love
from
with
Taxi
Jodie Foster
Driver.
in the movie, which is weird because she was like 12 in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
But also, it's like he did like the same thing that Travis did, where he was like, "I'm gonna kill the politician for you."
yeah.
He like was like, "I'm gonna do that for Jodie Foster."
The conspiracy theory I like for that is that people in John Hinckley's family had dinner with George Bush Sr. the night before he tried to shoot the president.
Yeah.
And George Bush Sr. was Reagan's vice president, so he stood to gain from Reagan being killed. And then that was like during like the MK Ultra stuff. So people were like, oh, like it worked, and they like mind controlled him.
And there's the thing of when Reagan was shot, Bush was in Dallas, and then they were like, Mr. Vice President, you have to come to DC, because even if the president like goes under, like if they're unconscious for a certain amount of time, the vice president will be sworn in. And Bush was like, no, I'm not leaving Dallas. So people think he was gonna like stand his ground and like split off from America. Texas was gonna become its own thing then. If only Reagan perished.
Yeah,
John Hinckley.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah.
Right.
How do you guys feel about John Hinckley? John Hinckley fan?
No.
We should play his music.
I mean, yeah, he was whack for what he did it for the wrong reason, but it was chill. You know what I mean? If you're gonna shoot a president, Reagan is the one.
Okay.
Right?
Fair. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
fair.
But he did it. But yeah, now he has music. He has his own record label.
That's
He does
so-
shows. All his shows sell out.
Really?
He does
And,
small venues, and people are like, "I want to see the guy that shot Reagan."
Can we link it in the description?
I guess. No, I think he's too busy.
Yeah, too busy selling out. I mean, we could probably, if we said we're like a music magazine, maybe we could interview him.
Yeah, but I think he'd see through it. I don't think he's a stupid guy necessarily. I think he can read.
I saw
stuff.
like a video of him. He seems pretty dumb.
I don't know if he's I don't know if he did that trick so
Send a
easily.
message and be like, look, you fucking tried to shoot Reagan. Get on our fucking podcast. And then he'll be like, whoa.
Yeah.
He'll respect it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know if he's actually dumb.
Yeah, there was that funny meme though where it was like fake. It was like Jodie Foster's like says that like when she heard about it, she was like, "Oh, maybe I would have gone out with him, but it was just a joke."
Yeah. Oh my god. You guys gotta check out a musical called Assassins.
What's that?
It's about every assassin. Well, it's about every person who tried to or did assassinate a U.S. president, and they all are I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cut to the middle of this
stop
song.
pulling up John Hinckley clips.
I'm just gonna just so we get like a 10-second little
Yeah,
Okay.
let's hear him.
because we don't know like he could be doing
Well,
dubstep. He could be doing.
I know.
You know.
I've
but
listened.
The
Right.
room doesn't know. All right. So here's
Yeah.
the song is called "Majesty of Love."
For Jody.
It's for Jody. Yeah, they mind controlled this guy.
He seems like a soulful dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy how he's just like a
Yeah.
silly dude who makes music, and then it's like, yeah, I try to shoot the guy.
Yeah. But they probably MK Ultra'd him, so you know it's probably fine. You guys know Mark David Chapman?
No.
He's a
Can't
guy.
say I do.
Who? What do you do?
I don't know.
Oh, how do you know him?
I said I didn't know him.
Oh, I think I said, did you guys know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
I said can't say I do.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, all I
sorry.
heard was I do.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
Well, you know.
He killed John Lennon.
Oh, well,
Eddie.
why did he do it? Was that another Catcher in the Rye thing?
Well, it's the Catch in the Rye thing.
So
John
was
Hinckley
Lee
did.
Harvey Oswald was the Catcher in the Rye thing.
No,
He had the book in his pocket.
I don't know if he did. But
Whoa.
the
503 studio is haunted.
but
It's haunted.
the Mark David Chapman thing was like John Lennon was living in New York City in 1980, and then Mark David Chapman met him and had him sign his copy of Catch on the Rye because he had it on him.
Uh-huh.
And Mark David Chapman thought if he killed John Lennon, then he would like become him, or like the society would be like, oh, okay, you're John Lennon now. Like you would just take his place. So he got his thing signed, and then like immediately after he walked around a corner and then shot him dead. So it's like the last thing John Lennon ever signed. It's like one of the most expensive books that's not like ancient.
Yeah.
Is like that copy of Catch in the Rye.
Right, it's like that copy of Catcher in the Rye and then like the original Bible.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, like the
one
the
signed
10
by God.
Commandments.
Oh.
Yeah. But imagine if that worked. If you could kill someone and then just become them.
Could we do a D&D campaign about like where you play as people who killed the president? Everybody's like what? Who's the?
There's not that many options.
Lincoln.
Well, Lincoln.
Like throw
yeah. Who's the guy that killed
Lincoln?
Lincoln?
Wilkes Booth.
Yep.
Yeah, John Wilkes Booth.
Yeah.
We'll
he's
throw
one.
Hinckley Jr. in there.
Who's
for
that guy
trying.
that killed Garfield? You know that one?
Yeah.
Remember that guy?
I mean, that was like early.
I don't know how to say his name.
Can you spell it?
No, it starts with a C.
Yeah, it's something
It's
weird. What?
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Damn.
I think you should take that back, dude.
It's definitely like Charles.
No,
Yeah.
but just like, do you remember, how'd that go down, Kieran?
Was he the one that was only?
Garfield.
Yeah.
I think so. He was having literally he was having a meet and greet at the White
Yeah.
House, and it was just like I guess anyone could walk in, and they
Yeah.
weren't checking people, and someone just like shot him.
Was it him or was it what happened to Arthur?
Arthur.
Is he president? Someone's last name?
No.
I don't know.
I don't know.
think so.
There's someone. It's either Garfield, like the one after him, where they were shot like at a train station. I think where like the
And
guy.
killed?
No, well, because the guy who shot them was like, "Hey, I want to be like in your cabinet," and like they like cold like nailed them.
Was that Teddy?
No, it wasn't
No.
Teddy. And then they shot him at like the train station, and then he didn't die for like weeks.
Oh yeah.
But then he did die. I forget which president, but it might have been Garfield. It was like one
The
of
guy
them.
that shot Garfield was crazy. He was like a preacher, and he was like,
Yeah.
if I kill Garfield, like, well, he like wrote a book too, and he was like, I gotta sell this book. Maybe if I kill Garfield, it'll sell a book.
Yeah.
And then he did that, and he was like after he killed him, he was like, I don't care what you guys say, I'm going to fucking heaven.
Yeah.
And then they killed him.
Yeah. Who do you guys think killed JFK?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Makayla.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I definitely wouldn't
Yeah.
rule her out.
Well, it's either Makayla or it's Pepper.
Personally, if we're going between me or Pepper, it 100% was Pepper.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
Obviously. Have you seen her demonize? There, yeah.
the film, the Zapruder film that we have with Kennedy getting shot, it's only from one side. The other shot of Kennedy is the cat ripping the back of his head off. That's why it's back and to the left. It's just Pepper ate the back of his skull. That's why that happened.
Yeah.
I do like the theory that Kennedy's head just did that. That's one of the best theories.
yeah.
He just blew up.
Well, it's all the stress of being president.
Dude, I'd be
Really
stressed.
goes to your head.
I'd be stressed if I was in that convertible with the roof down. I'd be like, dude, what could happen? Whoosh.
Yeah.
Who
God.
do you guys think did it?
I don't fucking know.
I haven't ever looked into this, but my cousin is convinced that it was the Secret Service and it was by accident.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
that's
haven't
like a
heard that.
leading theory. Well, because there's like that it was a conspiracy. It was like
Yeah.
a coup from LBJ and like that part of like
Yeah.
DC that they wanted him out because he was trying to like shutter a lot of the intelligence agencies and like revamp the
Yeah.
military and stuff and make it kind of more in line with like what Eisenhower and him had in mind. Or I really don't know what the story is, but I guess there's something where like they were all out partying the night before and the Secret Service was like hungover and like they misidentified something and somebody just shot the president by accident. And then, apparently there's a lot of evidence. Like my cousin laid it all out for me and I was like, oh, I'll look into that, and I didn't. I just, yeah.
Because I've seen
That's
this.
crazy.
Yeah.
You accidentally assassinate the president of the United States,
Yeah.
but your job is to protect him at all costs. Like, that's
You
like...
you know the guy that jumps on the car after it happens?
Yeah.
Do you think it was that guy?
It could have
Where
been
he's
that
like,
guy.
fuck! Like, dude, stop!
He's like, no.
He was trying to catch the bullet. He was like-
So yeah, well, so I watched the movie JFK,
yeah.
which is not about his life; it's about investigating his murder. And like, there's just no way. There's no way it was Oswald. It's just impossible. There's like the magic bullet that like hit like 3 people and would like ricocheted like 10 times, and then it ended up on a gurney, not like with no impact.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, like the diagram of what the bullet's supposed to do. Like it goes to the back seat, and then it goes back to the front seat, and then it goes.
JFK is such a good movie because it's like 3.5 hours, and it's like Kevin Costner the whole time is just like looking into who killed Kennedy, and every time he meets someone that tells him something, they die the next day. And then at the end, he's in a courtroom for like 20 minutes and it's just going off, and you see the actual film of Kennedy getting killed, and he's like back and to the left. Back and to the left, and you see like where the bullet's coming from and where Kennedy's head moves. It's like, dude, it just doesn't add up. The CIA did it.
What's that movie that's about Kennedy that has Ed Helms in it? You know what I'm talking about?
Ed Helms.
Yeah, isn't it Ed
Who's
Helms?
Ed Helms? Oh, the Office guy.
Yeah, Andy in the Office.
Oh,
is it? No, it's about Kennedy.
The butler.
Yeah.
It's not about Kennedy.
Does he play Kennedy?
I can't remember. I watched it in school.
I'm pretty sure Kennedy speaks for the trees. Actually.
He would play a hilarious Kennedy.
I would speak for the trees.
I don't remember. It's a place in Massachusetts, though. Like, it's where their
named
house
after that?
is. Yeah, the name of it, I think, is like,
Oh,
it's in Mass.
You know, like one of those.
What's the port?
Yeah, right?
What's the port? Was it Cape Canaveral?
No, it's a weird name, like a tongue twister.
Is it the one where
Cape Canaveral
the
is a
girl
tongue
drowns
twister.
in the?
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's.
I don't know why I can't think of what it's called.
It's not about JFK. It's about like one of his brothers that was like a congressman from Massachusetts forever.
Robert,
Maybe.
the one that got shot too.
No,
Robert
never mind. It's definitely not Robert. No, he think he just died regularly. But he had this huge scandal where he was cheating on his wife in the car with this girl, and he was like drunk driving, and they just like go off a dock, and he just leaves her to drown in the car, and then he goes home and he doesn't call the cops. He just sits there and waits for someone to find the body.
Yeah, I think I heard
Is it
about
Chappaquiddick?
Yep,
Yeah,
Chappaquiddick. That's
yeah.
it. Yeah, some like Nantucket name.
Yeah.
That was a good guess from me. Sure,
Yeah, it was something that had like you stumble over your words for it.
No vowels, just
Yeah.
Sure.
I like
Good movie, though.
I like that Jackie movie. That movie is good.
The one called Jackie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that Jackie movie.
I love Jackie Kennedy.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah.
Did you not like her?
No, I wasn't alive. When she was
Well, neither was I, Kieran.
Yeah,
You're
but
older
you
than
know
me.
about her.
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie Jackie? You should, dude. It's like, this is how cool she is. It's actually so fucked with it. Has anyone seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Dude, it was
Nope.
hard. They did her so wrong. It's so fucked
Really?
up. Yeah,
I
because
feel like most like adaptations of like real people.
The adaptation did it right. Saying the government did her wrong.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The movie's
Never mind,
cool,
that
but
makes
it's like
sense.
it all takes place like after Kennedy dies, and it's like they just horrible to her the whole time. And there's like the people joke about it, but it did actually happen where they put her on the plane and drove out to DC, and then they're like, Jackie, you have to change, and she's like, no, and she like leaves the plane with like her bloody outfit on,
God.
and it's like actually like a powerful move for her to do. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy to just be like, oh, I'm just tidying up after my husband's brains were on my lap. Like she literally had her JFK's brains in her hand as she went onto the plane.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's kind of crazy. They're like, just come on, Jackie, chill out. Like,
She gets on the plane, tries to give it to someone. So
and then they
hold
have
this.
the big funeral for him, and Jack Ruby killed Oswald, and they did not tell her when she went to do the funeral thing because it was big and open in public, and she was with her kids, and it's like there's a higher chance that she was going to get shot or her kids were going to get shot. But they literally like everyone knew that Jack Ruby killed Oswald, and they're like, we're not going to tell Jackie. They just kept fucking with her.
Jeez.
But she was just chilling, and she was also like cool. They made the White House hip.
Right, yeah, she did like
'cause-
redo the
Yeah,
whole
she
thing.
like made it all look nice, and then it's like you see in the movie, it's like LBJ gets inaugurated, whatever, and then his wife is like this old lady, and it's like she's just not cool.
Right.
Like Jackie was like cool in like 40 or something, and then it's like this 70-year-old woman comes in. And she's
Yeah,
like,
the thesis of the movie.
I'm the first lady. It's like now Jackie has nothing.
Right. I'd be a good first lady.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
first Joan.
I would pick Joey as my first lady.
Yeah.
We should do that. We should every time we get a new president, we make them get remarried. Joe Biden gets reelected. They're like, okay, now you have to marry either Kim Kardashian, one of the Spice Girls, or Paula Dean.
Yeah.
He should pick Kim. She's a lawyer, right?
Yeah, is she?
I think she is.
I think
I don't know
Makayla
if
would
she
know
passed
this.
the bar exam yet. But
If
she-
she can
she's
pass the
studying.
bar exam, I can pass the bar exam.
I think she said she passed the
Well,
junior bar exam.
I was there.
Oh.
She
and
studied.
you didn't.
Yeah.
That is true, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
The mock bar exam I will not
Yeah.
pass,
Oh,
but
I still have you guys'
coming
gift
out
for
soon.
it.
Coming out
Coming
soon.
out
Oh yeah, we have our gifts.
Yeah.
We can't say
yeah.
what it is. It'll spoil it.
we already said it
The
on the
video's-
pod.
no, but if it's not out
okay.
yet,
We won't say what it is.
Okay.
You have to go check that one out for yourself.
yeah,
Coming
it
soon.
will be out.
Soon.
Yeah. What do you guys want to talk about? Do you have anything
Who?
burning? What? Anything?
Oh,
you
you
guys got
said
anything
who.
burning up
Yeah,
there?
who do you want to
Yeah.
talk shit about?
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta say, I'm not so well versed in presidents or their assassinations.
Me either.
We are because we watched the President's podcast.
Oh yeah, we did. We watched like
Yeah.
there's
I've seen
like
all
it's
of
like a
them.
5-hour podcast where they go through every president and talk
Yeah.
about them for
I've
like
seen
5
them
minutes.
multiple times.
Yeah, it's good.
I just watched them like over the summer like 3 times for just going.
Issa wasn't having it.
Yeah,
she
she
would
did
like
not
come
like
in,
that.
just look at it, and then you would like look at her face, and she was like we were just literally like in the dark for like 6 hours watching people talk about the
I wish
presidents.
Lisa had her own sitcom.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got to get Issa to start her own podcast.
I know.
I feel like that is how like if her show is just her talking, that's like the best it could be.
Yeah, alone. Like
Yeah.
no one to feed off.
Direct
of, just,
address.
like, going.
Yeah, because she just goes.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm gonna split off, do the Murph Dog cast,
Yeah.
and each episode will be 3 hours daily.
God.
Daily. No edits. No
Daily
cuts.
uploads.
Yeah.
Our audience is like, why would we watch your show? We get 3
Murph Dog.
hours
Yeah,
of
we get
them.
more Murph Dog
Yeah.
content.
Why would we?
I'm just waiting. One of these days I'm gonna snap.
Yeah. I mean, I believe you.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more than likely.
Yeah.
And I think it's what the fans want, really, is more
Maybe.
Murph Dog
Let
content.
us know in the comments if you did this far. You want more Murph Dog content?
It is unsettling to me how many people watch this show because
Yeah.
it's not 0, which is what I would have
How
expected.
much
Well, what was-
how much feedback are you guys getting?
None.
Yeah, I don't think there's any comments.
I'm getting feedback.
Any comments on the show?
Yeah.
But yeah, what do
Your
they think?
highest
They
view?
like it.
They like it. What do we need to do?
Whoa.
Well, the
How
funniest
many we talking?
criticism we got
106.
for what? The last
Highest
episode?
view count is 106.
There's 106 you guys.
No,
That's
it's
crazy.
just
The
been watched
lowest view
106
count is
times.
30 though.
Is that the one that just came out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But oh, you know what's funny, Joey? After like the 3rd episode came out, my friend Dario, he texted me, and the first thing he said, without saying like, "Oh, hey, I just saw the new episode," he just texted, "You guys need a tripod." He was so right.
Yeah.
Says who?
Dario's right, and never doubt him.
Well, let's be honest. Who can afford 3 pods these days, you know?
What?
Like-
Tripods?
It's just too expensive.
We only need one if we have a good camera.
I have a tripod, but I don't know if it
Yeah.
I bought it for my
Go to your
phone.
apartment and get it, and we're gonna keep filming.
I do have one in my car, and it'd be really funny to put that tiny camera on it because it's
Yeah.
very like a big bulky tripod, and that's like the smallest camera ever.
Yeah.
No, we need to push away the haters of this show. All right.
Well, Dario is our biggest fan, so watch your tone. He'll stop watching.
Okay, we need to push away the hate.
We don't
Yeah.
get hate though. We just get a lack of engagement.
Yes.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
just, this is a podcast, right? So really, you shouldn't be focusing on the video anyway.
Well, it's
Yeah,
the.
exactly.
I mean, people are watching. People are looking.
I don't think we have it as audio anyway.
No, we don't.
No,
Not
but
yet.
you could just put it on in the background and then do other
Yeah.
things, and
Yeah.
then it's audio only.
Is that,
Yeah.
is that how you watch?
Close your eyes. It's audio only.
No, not typically.
You're focused.
Well, I'm on my phone at the same time. Like, I'll have it on my computer and then I'm on my phone. But,
Yeah.
it's, there.
Mhm.
It's not like I walked away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think Pepper would know? Have you met Pepper?
No.
No,
Do you think
Joey?
Pepper would know Joey by watching?
I don't think she's that smart of a cat, but she has watched the podcast with me before.
Yeah.
She sat down and she watched it.
I
so.
love how cats just go on the computer with you and
Yeah.
like sit on the keyboard. It's like it could be frustrating, but every time I just laugh. Like
Yeah,
I'll go
it's
to
so
somebody's
funny.
house and they have a cat, and I'm like we're trying to like work on something, and the cat just comes sits directly in front of me and looks at the screen like, what do you think you're doing? Like,
Well, in that in that like situation, it's fine because I'm watching a video. But yeah, when she does it when I'm like writing a paper or something, it's very frustrating because she goes over and then she's like smashing the keyboard. I sent in it wasn't a paper, it was like an assignment, like a paragraph or something, and didn't realize that I kept some of her stuff in. So there's this one little section that just has absolute nonsense on it, and I was like, oh, that was my cat. I'm just so sorry.
Cats, man. They're crazy.
Your professor's like, papers.
Yeah, she got it.
Who wrote this?
Why do you need like a chatbot thing, Chat GDP, if you can just have
a cat.
Pepper?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
She'll
the
write
same
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Did you say chat GDP?
Yeah. What is it?
Chat
GDP?
gross domestic product.
Yeah. Yeah, just type in whatever you want it to be. It'll just be that,
Mhm.
you know? Because GDP is like fake, right?
Right, it doesn't exist.
Yeah,
isn't
money's
it
weird.
like made up?
It's not made up,
What's
but it's
All the money's made up.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
a gross domestic product, so it.
But it's at a number that doesn't really matter as much as.
Well, I think there's some room for error when calculating it, but
Yeah.
realistically, it does matter.
But like, because I feel like I heard about it most during like the peak of COVID, when they're like, but the GDP is up, and it was like, okay, but like people are dying every day. Like it seemed like they were using it as like, isn't this number good? And it's like, well, no, it doesn't really
Glass half
matter.
full.
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I think it's more that was more like a mindset thing than like GDP is wrong. It's just like if people are
Yeah,
dying,
people
it's
just
kind of
look at this.
insensitive to be like, well, that doesn't matter because IBM is still producing, hard
Yeah, these
drives.
stocks haven't crashed yet, dude.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if everyone is dead.
I don't think the economy is going to crash, and I only think that because people have been hyping that shit up for like 2 years now. Like ever since COVID, it was like the economy's going to crash, the economy's going to, and it just hasn't happened. I'm like, it's not coming, guys.
I think some people know it's coming before it happens. Just it's not a 2-year limit. It's
Right.
like, oh, if you think it's gonna happen for 2 years, then you're set. It's good. It's not gonna happen. Like it can still happen eventually.
Yeah, like eventually, but it's just one of the things. Like everybody right now, it just wants to be like Ryan Gosling in the next Big Short movie. Like they
Yeah.
want to be ahead of it so bad that they're just gonna like never give up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's better to behave as though it's coming than to believe that it could never happen and then
Yeah.
get blindsided by it.
True.
Yeah. I mean,
Which I guess is what The Big Short is about.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a happy middle, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, don't
Yeah.
go crazy with it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just gonna liquidize everything. I don't have anything to liquidize. I just have cash. I don't have anything
Just put it in the blender.
Yeah.
I'm gonna liquidize everything. Goes over to the sink.
Yeah. I missed when I was young. Like only like 2 years ago, I did not have a bank account, and all my money was just in my room.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Just like $800, just
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
cash.
I put my cash in my Lego castle,
Yeah.
so nobody would find it
Yeah.
except all of you listeners.
Yeah, we cannot find it now.
We shall say one by one how much money we have in the bank right now. You first, Karen.
I don't like this.
Not.
How much? Savings and personal.
Has Pepper still watching? Pepper still watching those baby sensory videos?
Yeah, she watched the birds, which apparently also has squirrels, and it threw her off because she didn't pay attention for a second and heard the squirrel munching on an acorn and like whipped her head back over. But yeah, she loves those. She just watches. But my dogs do this too. I swear she thinks the birds like. Just because they're not on the screen anymore, she thinks they're in the room still. So she'll go to the back side of the iPad and she'll be like,
Yeah.
but where'd they go?
Yeah.
My dogs do that, but my dogs do that with other dogs on the
there.
screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're
So-
babies.
Dude, dogs
Yeah.
are so stupid.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big
I saw a
permanents.
TikTok
Yeah.
of a bear in the big blue house, or it was
Love
someone
that.
showing their dog bear in the big blue house.
Oh my god.
And there's a part where like the bear like sniffs the screen,
Mhm.
and the dog went nuts, and I showed that to my dogs, and they didn't go nuts, but they were like, "What the fuck is that?"
That's funny. Oh my god.
So,
Yeah. My dog just doesn't care about like anything on the TV. He's like, why are you looking at that and not petting me?
Right. Yeah.
Like, there's better things we could be doing here.
Yeah.
That's funny. I don't think I've ever met a dog that didn't love TV.
My dog kind of watches it, but like I think it's like a cat thing where he's just watching because other people are watching it.
Yeah.
Although when I leave him home alone, I do put on HGTV just so like it feels like somebody's there a little bit.
Yeah. Pets love the Property Brothers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My dog over there likes movies.
Oh my
He likes
God.
The Departed.
When we leave Kieran home alone, we just put on. Dude.
I don't just leave The Departed on,
Yeah.
so I think that other people are home.
Yeah.
So just hanging out with Leo today.
Yeah. Yeah, if I was a dog, I'd wish that someone just kept Good Will Hunting on for me.
Then,
I've gotten back in the hole of I just keep watching Good Will Hunting clips on YouTube because they just keep popping up and I'm like, I can't resist.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, they're just all so good.
my
Every
dogs
scene.
frequent the radio.
Yeah.
Put on the
Wommo?
radio. No. Just like,
Womo, every time I put it on, the music's like bad.
Whoa.
Tell me more.
Okay, so here's expectations probably play into this. Like what I would expect from a college radio station is going to be like, you know, independent artists or like, you know, artists from the school, like students who make music, or maybe they do like a spotlight on certain genres or whatever. And every time I put on one, and another granted thing, it's always like 3 a.m. and I'm coming home and I'm just like mashing buttons. But whenever it like comes up, I'm always surprised because I never remember the actual frequency. But I'll see the Wummel thing on my car, and I'm like, oh, let me give it a shot. And it's always like either some like college students like doing like an ASMR thing, or it's just like it's garbage, like not even music.
So, are there really like people have shows at 3 a.m.?
That might be it. They might
Just
just
not
like,
live though, right?
I
Are
feel
they
like
recorded
it's all
stuff
live.
at 3.
Yeah.
That's
I
wild.
feel like it's got to be
What?
just like they press the button, they got their tracks lined up for the
Yeah.
night.
Yeah. It's like either you sign up
Oh.
for...
Oh.
Why do you look mad?
For the you
Yeah.
remember that Issa character, right?
Yeah, Issa's bad. Issa, do you have a story to tell? You want to come over here?
No.
You sure? Just come over here.
Not really. I don't.
You looked very intrigued to come over here.
Yeah,
I'm Issa. What's up?
that's Issa.
Yeah.
Woo.
What were you talking about, though?
you're talking about Wummel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wummel.
Yeah,
I put it on at 3 a.m. sometimes, and the music's bad, and that's surprising to me.
Yeah, but like the thing is, so people sign up for like slots. That
Yeah.
You just do whenever. And so there probably is some dumbasses that are like, yeah, let's take the fucking 3 a.m. slot.
Yeah.
Well, how was your Wummel show, Kieran?
It
Can
was
you
fucking
talk about
great.
this? You
It
had a
was
Wummel
fucking
show?
Great. No, it was fine. But what sucks about it is like none of it is recorded. It was
Yeah.
all just broadcast.
When did
like,
you do
when
it?
happened.
2019?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. But like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was fun.
What did you play?
Just played music I liked.
Did you do like talking bits?
Yeah, I did. My friend did a rap about COVID, like
Yeah.
like right before it happened.
Yeah.
I was like, this is hilarious.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna come from this.
Yeah.
Just rap because he freestyled.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like literally a week and a half later, it was like, go home.
oh wow.
February 2020 was awesome.
Yeah.
It's like the best time.
Yeah.
Like January, February, and March were like the best times like ever. The peak life, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like, actually up there.
I mean the COVID
You guys
memes.
agree?
The COVID memes, they didn't mean anything, you know.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
just fun.
that's
I
for
love
sure.
the
Funny.
bat soup memes.
Yeah.
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 A blissful ignorance period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what happened in my school? So I was in junior year when COVID happened, and literally like March 13th or something was the last day of school before it was canceled. And there was this one girl who I didn't know. I think she's a freshman who came to school wearing a mask, and literally all the freshmen made fun of her and she cried and went home early.
Hmm.
But school was canceled. Like that was the last day of school for a bunch of kids, and it was like she was just right. You know?
Yeah.
Like she should have worn a mask. Also, that same day, I think it was like a Thursday or something, or the day before that, some senior stood up and was like, "Senior skip day tomorrow," but it wasn't the official one. Someone just said it. So almost every senior skipped their last day of school ever, and it was so funny. Like
Damn.
they were all like sad about it. It's like you guys could have had one more day
Yeah.
if you were organized, but they didn't.
Damn.
I have a good picture of my boy Dario playing Pocket Minecraft on his phone on the last day when everyone knew something was happening. But he was like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So goated. How's your COVID early experiences?
I was like in denial of it being anything. I remember I found out about it because I like don't keep up with news at all. Like I don't like pay attention to like anything happens. It's so bad. But so like I started hearing things about it, and I remember I got told that somebody in Lowell had gone to the hospital for COVID, and I was like,
yeah.
oh,
I
like
think I
now
remember
it's
that.
because I was like,
It
oh, now
it
it's
was
here.
going around UMass Lowell.
Yeah, so like when the first person went to the hospital in Lowell, I was like, oh, well, like now it's an actual thing because now it's here. And then like it was like that was February. I think it was the end of February. So then like 2 weeks later or something, we all had to go home, and I was like
We were
fingers
all on
crossed.
spring
I was
break.
fingers crossed though. 'Cause, yeah, we were on spring break when it
we were on
happened,
spring
but
break, and they were like, your spring break, it's gonna be a little longer this year.
that was such a messy time for me though, because I had something else going on at the time too. So like I like went into quarantine like really sad because I was like I don't have school, like I don't have like I can't live on campus anymore, and then like I can't see any of my friends on campus, and then also I had something else going on. So then I was like,
Double
I
whammy.
hate I hate quarantine me. Like 2020 me, I don't miss her.
Me neither.
It's rough, buddy.
2020 me was cool.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It was cool.
I
I
miss
like.
I miss being
I just
17.
can't spend that long in my house with my family. You're not meant to spend every day with your
2020
family.
was not that different from now me and
No.
everyone over like once they got back from like the year and a half. They were like, I've changed so much. And I'm like, I was just watching Netflix. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, everyone else went on like spiritual journeys, and I was like,
They're just lying.
I just living my
Yeah.
life.
They're just lying though.
Everybody wants
Yeah.
to seem better than they were.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I
Yeah.
don't-
Well,
if that guy who got COVID in Lowell, if he's still alive,
yeah,
we should get him on the podcast.
I feel like we were just talking about it the other day.
Zero.
Damn.
That'd
Yeah.
be so interesting.
oh
Mhm.
yeah. So my quarantine, I don't want to be like one of those guys that,
Yeah.
that like had to change, but I did like change my major in
Yeah.
quarantine.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
Well,
it
that's
was
like,
like,
What do you change?
actual change.
What do you
Yeah.
change? Like, I felt it.
well,
Like,
yeah.
I felt
Yeah.
it.
I used to I used to be engineering, and now I'm in liberal arts, which is a pretty big change.
Yeah.
So, you know, I kind of just it gave me that time to like figure out what I actually wanted to do.
Yeah.
Did you stop doing engineering just because it was like you were doing it online and it was just like so stupid, or like you just didn't like it?
Well, yeah. So basically, I got through all my gen eds, and it was like, you know, chemistry, calculus, and I was like, yeah, this is cool stuff. I get it. I kind of like it. Like I actually do like math,
Yeah.
right? But I started getting into like the upper level courses, and it's like polymer materials, and we spent every day just like, all right, polypropylene. Here's like every single aspect of it. And I'm like, you just want me to memorize this? Like, so I did a semester online, and then I switched into liberal arts. And I just, you know, I felt like engineering was like, yeah, a stable job, like make decent money, but I just wasn't enjoying it. So I switched so that it would be something that I would enjoy regardless of how much money I was making.
Yeah. Life's too short.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight. How did What did the pandemic change you guys?
Well, I just want to say I played a lot of Fortnite at that time because you guys missed out because being in high school in COVID was awesome because school was fake. Literally, school stops. So school starts in March. It wasn't until like the end of April that the school even emailed us to say what they were doing. Literally, radio silence. And then what they said were like, "Hey, we're still gonna have stuff online, but it's gonna be pass or fail. So as long as you get above a 60, it's the same." So school was fake. Half my classes didn't even do anything. Never had a Zoom meeting. It was hilarious. Also, they at the end they decided if you have zeros, we're gonna remove them.
Oh.
But I like didn't know that. So like, I spent one day, the last day of the semester, I wrote about 8 essays. And then they all got D's. I stayed up like 24 hours. That was a bad day. But the Childish Gambino album came out as soon as COVID hit, and I was listening to that all day and played Fortnite with my friends. It was like awesome.
Dude.
It's cool.
If the pandemic never happened, I probably would have never started playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
Day one of the pandemic, I was like, this game's free.
I was already playing.
What's this Fortnite thing people have been talking about for 2 years?
Yeah. I've been playing throughout high school.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I kind of stopped playing when the pandemic hit. I was like, oh.
Dude, that was
I
the
don't know.
peak.
Yeah.
It was such a good time.
It was weird. I had played for like 2 years. And then by the time the pandemic hit, I was bored of it. And then when we went back to school, I was like, I remember Fortnite. And it's like a weird switch for me.
Yeah.
I wasn't playing when everyone else was playing.
During the pandemic, I actually relapsed on League of Legends.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
it wasn't good.
Say it ain't so.
Yeah, I played a lot of League of Legends in high school, and then I got to college, and it's like there's actual better things I could be spending my time doing. But then, of course, the pandemic hit, and all of a sudden, there's no longer actual better things I can be spending my time doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then it wasn't until like last semester that I recovered.
Oh, damn. That's a long recovery. That was a hard fall.
Yeah, it's been since like the summer.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, so not
you.
it's like 6 months maybe.
Yeah.
I feel like there's definitely a conspiracy that should be made about why is Zoom a thing, you know?
No, don't get it.
Do you remember like when COVID came out and then everyone was like, "Hey, get on Zoom," and it was like, "Where? Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Like, how did everyone?"
Is
agree
it the
to
same
this?
company that
Oh,
made like
okay.
the knockoff iPods back in the day?
I don't
Zoom?
know.
Like Obama
No,
had a
it's not.
Zoom.
No, Zune.
Oh, Zoom.
No, but because it was like so quick, and like
Yeah, that's
some
true.
kids were like, "Hey, we're gonna have a Zoom party." It's like, what are you talking about? Get on Skype, okay?
Yeah, whatever happened to Skype?
I still have it.
I know,
but
yeah.
No one uses it. Yeah.
Well, like I know I used Skype before Discord, and then Discord just kind of like it did it better.
Yeah, just Skype took a lot of RAM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was always slow.
But now there's
Yeah.
Zoom.
And I used Uvu instead of Skype like
Oh,
back
yeah.
in like high school and middle school because you couldn't do group calls on Skype yet.
Yeah.
Right.
So we were on Uvu.
Love Uvu.
I've used Discord a lot. I might reform though. I haven't been using Discord recently.
Kieran watched me try to work. I just called it Zipcord in my head, Discord, and I almost had an aneurysm.
Discord's so hard.
Yeah,
So,
it's not hard.
It's like.
It's just
like,
destructive. I think it's probably killed my brain.
yeah.
Being on Discord at the age of 14 is wrong. It literally should be a crime that children have access to it.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Freaky stuff.
like social skills that don't apply to the world of Discord.
Yeah, and it's almost like the opposite of social skills, where like
Right.
they like reward you being just a psycho.
But yeah, but there's also just like when you're using Discord, there's a lot of opportunity for like only including who you want to include,
Yeah,
and like go into separate voice channels or whatever. It's like you could cyberbully somebody pretty easy on Discord.
yeah. I hate servers really because I hate that where it's like, why are you calling these people and like everyone else can see you in your call? It's like just call them privately. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
feels weird. Like, I'm not trying to be, hey, me and Kieran are in a call right now. Everyone can see it. It's like, or like the idea of like being in a public call and be like, yeah, anyone can join this. It's like, no, I don't want to talk to random people.
Is it only public to like your friends, or is it like
Depends
posted
who's
somewhere?
depends who's in the server. You can make it
Right.
so chats are limited. So like, if like we're in a server, it could be like only us could join it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
so you can
yeah.
restrict it by role. So,
But then it's like, why don't you just make a private DM? You know, it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
yeah,
it's just weird.
at that
Yeah.
point,
Ever
Yeah.
hear of FaceTime?
Yeah, right. I do like that I can be on Discord and having fun and be gross though. I can be looking gross. You know what I mean? Just Discord. That's fun.
Okay.
right?
You know?
There's also like some weird privacy stuff.
What do you
Like,
mean?
well, like I know how many cookies you have on Cookie
Oh,
Clicker.
Yeah.
You do know that.
Yeah, like he's on my friends list, and it's like,
Every time I
Smurf
go on
Dog.
Discord, that's all I see.
yeah,
Smurf
Smurf
Dog's
Dog
cookies.
is playing Cookie Clicker. He has like 100, 10 decillion
Yeah.
cookies,
No, I have like 300.
300.
God damn, we're playing.
Dang.
That's
Yeah.
only
Cutting
that.
up some cookies.
I'm working on it.
But that's like kind of weird that Discord is telling me how many cookies my friend has.
Yeah.
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 Damn.
Remember that TikTok thing where they were, there was some, I don't even remember how it came out, but somebody realized that when you were in the TikTok camera and the camera roll thing was at the bottom left, that it wasn't showing your camera roll, it was showing other people's camera roll.
What?
What?
There was,
I did
there was
not
like
know
a
that was a
weird
thing.
like thing with the app where it was like collecting everybody's photos, and like people found that out because in the camera roll thing, and it was just, people were like, "Yo, that's not my pictures," and then like I don't know, it was,
Oh my
it was
God.
weird.
You go to your camera with just a completely different person.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
That's so weird. I didn't know that was a thing.
Dude,
Yeah.
TikTok privacy shit is fucked up.
Did you know you can see who views your video, but only within like the first week of it's being posted? I found that out. Yeah, I like went through when I posted, and it like showed me all the people that viewed it. And I was going and I was like, they viewed it and they didn't like it. I was like, damn it. But only in the first week.
Yeah.
So after it's been posted for a week, you can go in and they won't be able to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TikTok's so fucked up. Whenever someone visits my profile, it's like this person looked at your profile. It's like
Do you have it on though, where like, because you can turn that off, and then you can't see people that viewed yours as well as they can't see that you viewed theirs. Like mine's off, so you
Yeah, I
can't
didn't-
tell
I
unless
didn't
it's
turn it
on.
on or off.
Mine.
Oh.
There.
Yeah,
You
I've
ever
always
see me
had
check
mine off.
yours?
Huh?
You ever see me check yours?
I don't know.
I'm like never on TikTok, but when I am, I just check like you and Micah's
Why?
and Jake. I'll be like, do they have anything new? And you never do. But I'll check. You know,
What's your
Oh
username?
my goodness.
my username on everything.
Yeah.
Murph
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
DAWG.
Damn.
Yeah, it's kind of I don't know. I feel like there's some ethics questions there
With
in terms
TikTok.
of like making the default option that
Yeah.
that you can see who's looking.
Yeah, but the
they can
thing
see
is,
you.
like,
That's
they don't
That's a good
care.
point. The big thing is it being the default.
Right.
Yeah.
It
Like
should
the
be a-
order donor thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You need to make it a prompted choice.
Dude, TikTok
Well,
doesn't give a
I feel like
frick.
order donor would be cool if it was you had to opt out of it. But I think that was trying to be passed.
Well, here's the thing about the whole idea of opting into being an organ donor.
Yeah.
Is that it doesn't hurt you to be an organ donor.
Yeah.
So being one is just helping society, but they can't ethically make it the default, right? Because it's your decision.
But why not
ultimately.
though? Like taxes.
But
Okay.
so what they do,
What? Isn't it just like taxes?
what they do to combat that is they make it a prompted choice.
Yeah. But so many people would make that choice if they knew it. I feel like.
Exactly, and they do, because whenever you sign up for a legal document like a driver's license or a state ID, then they say, "Would you like to be an organ donor?"
Yeah.
So they're making it known to you that that's an option, and you can say, "Well, what's that?" And they'll be like, well,
You don't make it wrong.
exactly. They'll explain it. And so you can make
Yeah.
informed consent.
Yeah. I want to do a long-term test. You're right. I'm saying this first off. I'm just joking now. I'm saying I want to do a long-term test where like that we do like a little thing that's like, do you want to do this? But it's like you have to opt out of being killed at like 70 and see if people do it. You know what I mean? And you can look at
eugenics.
Yeah, but it's like small writing, and it's like if they don't, you'll just look at the test because it'll just be like however many years from then. Just look at the population of 7-year-old people and above, just like tank. It's like no one read the fine print. Like, they all got them.
Oh my god.
You know?
We only want people to continue to live if they read fine print.
Yeah. They'll only the stronger survive.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
I'd
Yeah.
be out.
Yeah, I would die. Yeah.
Fine
Yeah.
print Darwinism.
Yeah. Also, tying back to the COVID thing, anytime I heard someone say only the strongest survive, talking about COVID, it was like, dude, just drop dead. Like, you know what I mean? Give it up. Like, we're better than that.
Yeah.
You know?
honestly.
Yikes.
Some dudes just can't handle the cough, and it's like,
Uh,
that's like, I don't think you should die.
right.
Yeah, because you
So
have bad lungs.
the idea that having bad lungs means you cannot contribute to
It's-
society.
it's funnier to be like, if you're stupid, you die.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really bad, but it's funnier to have like this
It's
test.
not bad, it's hilarious.
No, it is
It's
bad.
like you're fucking dying, you're fucking weak.
It
dude.
is bad.
It's wrong.
It is bad because that's like genocide.
Yeah.
But
Feel like someone in a hospital bed, like the
Yeah.
doctor's like.
yeah.
Oh my god. That's funny.
Can we do a closing?
Yeah.
There, another one in the can. Thank you to our guests, Evan and Makayla,
Evan and Makayla,
Ev-
thank you guys for
Hey, thanks for having us.
Ev Dog and Quackayla.
Alright.
This has been a great time.
That's been the show.
It's for me.
Is it this? Yeah, it's this.
Whoa!
Cut the deck in half with one hand.
What the frick? Damn.
Oh, I messed
What
that
card
one
is
up.
that?
Whoa. Oh my god.
Damn.
That's all.